What's happening with y'all, man? Welcome back to the channel, man. We finna get back into some more of it, man. Some more of these crazy reactions. We're gonna get back into the music and all that too, maybe. But we for sure doing this, man. We for sure getting back into interviews and all that. Let's see what's going on. I look like I'm gonna try to cash her hefty little check.
On September 26, 2023, officers responded to a pawn shop to investigate a potential fraud.
So what's going on?
She's trying to cash a $24,000 counterfeit check.
Hello.
Call on John Hancock.
See, some of y'all may not know, man. In the ghetto, you could damn near cash a check anywhere. The pawn shop, the liquor store, you know what I'm saying? Of course, the cash check, the check cashing joint and all that, man. I know, why is she trying to cash a check at a pawn shop? You can do that at a lot of, you know what I'm saying, jewelry store, pawn shop type spots in the.
What's this all about?
I had received a check in the mail, and it was supposed to be a payback out from my back pay.
For what?
Unemployment.
You were expecting a check for almost $24,000?
I wasn't, not really.
What, were you expecting a check at all?
I knew I was supposed to be getting a check, but I didn't think it was supposed to be that much.
Okay. What car did you show up in?
It was a Mazda.
And why did they leave?
Because we was running late picking up my kids from school.
All right, so why didn't you go pick up your kids from school then?
Because I had told them I was coming back about 5 o'clock. Well, before then.
Okay.
Yeah, this already don't look like it's going. I mean, with the police there, so you know it ain't going good. But I don't know. Backlog from what? You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like rewinding in. I don't know what she said backlog from.
I'm in trouble or something.
I mean, they're saying this is a fraudulent check. I don't know. I don't know the difference.
I want to call up Charles. Like, hey, go get a late unit. $345, $232.
This is the check she tried to use. That's a copy of everything.
Hey, we're gonna get into the $345, $232.
I said officers like I thought it said officers with crime experience. I was thinking like, oh, they have some rookies on the jump. Officers with financial crime experience.
This is the check she tried to use. That's a copy of.
Yeah, they called it them boys. You know what I'm saying? They know the check fake. The owner of the pawn shop know the check fake. The police don't know. It looked like that's what they called him. And he gonna let you know that either the check was fake or real. Where do people be getting this body cam footage from is what I be wondering. Like, where did this footage come from, bro?
Everything.
Hey, we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of this. I know you're kind of wondering what's going on. Before I do that, because I've got questions I want to ask you, I got to read you your rights. Doesn't mean you're in trouble. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand each of the rights I just read to you?
Yes.
Okay. Having your rights in mind, which is what I just read to you, do you want to talk to us and answer questions?
I just want to know, like.
I would love to explain it to you, but the only way I can talk to you is if you agree to talk to us
Yes,
after being
yes,
advised your rights.
yes.
Good. Okay. So, what's going on? We're here. You're here. The check's here. Tell me what happened.
Basically, okay, I received a check in the mail that was supposed to be for.
This the same pawn shop. I'm roasting because we got that. It's the same NBA Jam video game in the barbershop.
Back pay.
When did you receive it?
Last week.
Where? At your house?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I haven't been staying home, honestly. And I called my aunt.
Her story wild that she randomly received a check in the mail for her backlog.
And I was asking her, like, hey, have I got any mail? This and third. And she was like, yeah. You know, you got a couple of.
So your aunt stays with you?
Yes. I stayed while I stayed with
You
my
stay.
aunt.
That's at your. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So she was like that I had a few pieces of mail in, this, that, and the third. So I had went to go pick it up.
Okay.
So after that, that's when I noticed that the check had came.
Okay.
So I was like, oh well, you know, going. So last week when I picked it up, I never ended up cashing it because due to my work schedule, I always got off work late.
Okay.
And so then after that, that's when I had came in today because I was off
Yeah.
and to cash the check. And when I tried to use my photo ID on my phone, they was like, no, I needed a physical ID. So I had went and got a physical ID, and this happened
So that check was for what?
for unemployment.
Okay. Have you ever gotten unemployment before?
No, I applied once, but like I never received anything, never heard anything else back. So it was just like,
So this is the first time you've ever done unemployment, filed for it, or anything like that. You've never received checks before for unemployment or anything. This is
Correct.
the first one.
yes.
Where's the envelope that came in?
I keep looking right here because I don't like my lighting situation. I might have to move my light over here. Side note.
You
Um,
have it?
It was supposed to have been up front if they didn't move it.
Okay. Do you remember who it came from? What was on the envelope?
It was a blank envelope with the clear slip, and there was a paper in front of it. And then, like, when you unfold it, it was like the check, the rest of the, well, you know how, like, you rip off a check?
Mm-hmm.
That's how it was.
When you filed for unemployment, how'd you do it? What site did you go to?
There you go. Unemployment. Her unemployment backlog. I have heard of unemployment backlogs being pretty hefty.
Let me see.
may have already left out. I'm just watching them.
Yeah, you got something you got from that?
Like unemployment owed the homie like a cold 30 piece. I don't think he ever got it either. That's the crazy part. I think they owed him a cold 30 piece. They was trying to fight it. He was trying to show all this little. I don't know if he ever got it though.
What did you
If he did, he a smart man. He ain't tell nobody.
receive? Did you get like an email after you applied? Did you receive anything?
I had basically received a letter saying that I had to submit some more information in, but that was the only thing it. Once I had not submitted everything, that was it.
Did you submit the paperwork?
Yes,
Okay.
How
And that
did you
was
do that?
I did it online. Like at the time, I was doing everything online, but
She trying to look at them straight, bone in their eyeballs when she tell her story.
how I had like knew to do like the unemployment stuff, my friend was telling me about it.
Mhm.
So
Did you ever receive an approval or a denial from them for unemployment?
I really didn't too much to hear nothing else. And then it was like
Gotta get the crime stories better before we go cashing in a $24,000 check, man. You gotta have your stuff in order. You gotta have your story. You gotta have your just in case to where they like, oh no, I can't be. You know what I'm saying?
I had started doing hair, so it was like I wasn't really too focused on it.
There's not really anything about this that's not fishy. You know what I mean? None of this makes sense. All right.
He just went ahead and told her to straight up, man. There's nothing about any of this that doesn't sound fishy. Just be. He did the look.
We're asking you questions because we're trying to gauge where you're at as
The police look when they know you bullshit. Oh yeah.
far as what you're going to tell us and how truthful you're going to be. But I'm going to tell you right now, not a darn thing that's come out of your mouth has made any sense. Okay? 2019, you applied for unemployment. Is that what you said?
No, it wasn't. I wouldn't even say it was 2019. I want to say it was 2020.
Okay, so let's say it's 2020. Okay? It's 3 years later. Okay? It's 2023, almost 2024. And you receive a check for supposedly what you applied for 3 years prior. And I'm going to tell you right now, unemployment doesn't give lump checks. Okay? Unemployment is a payment, as if you were working.
I never.
Okay? And those checks don't come from the Treasury. Okay? No, but I'm letting you know that I know that. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, I never received unemployment. I never got a check from Treasury or anything. So this is like my first time actually receiving something like this. I promise you, I'm not lying to you.
Just so you know, for 4 years, I did fraudulent investigations for the department. And I saw stuff like this all the time. And I'll tell you right now, the reason we're asking this, he's saying we're gauging how truthful you're going to be.
I was just gonna say, bro, when they get to asking that many questions like that, they get to cornering you. They get to trying to, you know what I'm saying, dig in your story. They pretty much feel you lying. So if you're not, you just going to have your stuff in order. Woo, 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 woo. If you are, you're going to have your stuff more in order. You know what I'm saying?
Going to be. I'll tell you right now, this is your chance to be honest because I know exactly what's going on. I can call it exactly like I've seen it every other time before. Somehow, someone came in contact with you, a male, probably the male that's sitting in your car out there in the passenger seat, the black Chevy Malibu, and that person convinced you that you need to go in here and you need to cash this check, and then payment would be to receive a portion of that check while they get the other. You being a single mom, I don't know if you're getting paid a lot right now. I'm not going to worry about that. But you would get a portion of that money. And they would get the rest. And all you had to do was go in here, show your ID, and here you go, and this is what you got to say, and these people will buy it. And I say that because I recently arrested someone not too long ago for the same similar type of thing here. So, with that being said, we already know the person out in the car.
His cadence is wild, bro. His cadence is crazy. So,
Because I don't know if you know this or not, but this place has video cameras. So they come, you come here and they see exactly what cars you come in and out of. And they see what cars come at the same time that you come.
Right.
Well, that car was here earlier with you.
Right.
So it's odd that it's back now and there's a guy that's just been sitting there waiting
Well, actually,
in the passenger seat. Now, my question is, did this guy contact you through like Instagram or Facebook or what? And what did he promise you? Because, and maybe he told you that, yes, this is legit and, you know, this.
now we getting into, just tell us the truth. It'll be cool on you. It'll be easy on you. It ain't finna be easy on nobody, bro. You might as well ride it out and see what the judge say.
This is what it is. But I'm telling you right now.
And mind you, it's not up to their decision. These are street cops. It's up to them to arrest you. The judge tell you what's going on.
I know you're full of it. They try to do this whole thing all the time with people. We're like, here, this is what it is. This is what you're gonna tell them.
They can pile them charges up though and say some why you know what I mean? They can pile them charges up. I ain't gonna front shows you on that.
That way it sounds legit or tries to sound legit. The problem is that treasury check, first off, it's fake as heck. There's nothing about that check that's even remotely real. You wouldn't get a check from the treasurer anyway that comes in a blank envelope in the mail 3 years later, and then you claim it's unemployment. So you can sit here and tell us all day long that this is what you believe it is, or this is what you think it is, or whatever story they concocted for you. But ultimately, you need to tell us who the person is out there, how they contact you, and everything else. Maybe we can help you out. I'm not promising we can, but this is your chance to be honest, because I'm telling you right now, I already know you're lying.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. The person that's in the car, that's my little brother. He's a minor.
Okay.
He's 17. He has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with this.
Okay.
That's number one. I promise you, I'm completely honest with you.
Okay.
Number two, the check that came in the mail, basically, my friend helped me apply for unemployment. She told me basically, like, you go on his website, you do such and such and such, and that was it.
So you're gonna stick with that came in the mail. That's what you're sticking with? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, we're getting to a point.
After she said all that, so you're gonna stick. And he's like, they cadence is crazy.
Point where there's gonna be a line, and once we meet that line of our patience with this, there's gonna be no going back and helping you.
I can give you my friend information that helped me do everything.
But you can't show us
I take that back. She not taking her own leg.
anything about anything that you applied for, any website, any email.
Nothing that said you were ever going to get money back, which doesn't make sense. You get it back from the treasurer anyway. A big lump sum of $24,000 3 years later after you file for unemployment. That makes
There's going to be
no
they're not
sense
just going to
whatsoever.
send you a check without some sort of notification, especially for that amount. And with unemployment, you get approved or you get denied. I've done unemployment before back in the day.
They so animated, bro. I done on it.
You get approved, you get denied. But it's all notifications to your email, in the mail. You have documentation for everything because that's a government entity. And they have to keep records of everything, and you get notifications of every decision that they make. But you can't show us one piece of documentation.
That's what I'm saying to you. I didn't do everything by myself. My friend.
See, if you're gonna fake it to the full. Excuse me. You gotta have fake emails. You gotta have fake. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have this shit looking real. You gotta have a whole mock web. You gotta have a whole mock website. You know what I'm saying? Like, to where pulling it up in front of them, it looked legit. It looked like, man, hold up, wait, what? Like, you gotta have it. Come on, now. Do it like you used to.
Friend helped me. I could give you my friend information. I could give you her name, who helped me with it, everything.
To me, I don't know. Scamming, they look like they winning, but scammers always get arrested. Shout out to scammers. They always get caught up in some type of tangle or something, but I don't know. That's a spooky one. That's never been one my eyeball was looking at.
I don't want to get in trouble. I can give you all the person contact information.
Your friend?
Yes. Cause
Okay.
that's who.
What are they going to do? They're going to tell me, oh, yeah, I helped her file for unemployment?
I tell you what. Give me your friend's information. While we're here with you, we're gonna call her. We're gonna see what she says.
Like I said, I've done this for a long time. I did this for 4 years. All kinds of stuff. The only thing that ever changed was the names of the people that did it. That's it. It's the only thing that ever changed.
I promise you, this is my first
Because
time.
I can look at that check right there, and I can tell that
She said, I promise y'all, this is my first time. Oh.
that was the names of the people that did it. That's it. It's the only thing that ever changed.
I promise you, this is my first
Because
time.
I can look at that check right there, and I can tell that is beyond fake. It's laughable.
Hey, listen, got a question for you. We're down here with a young lady who gave me your number and your name.
Okay, she's advising that. Did you ever?
They knew it was her first time. She ain't got her story together. She ain't got her phone together. She ain't got her, you know what I'm saying?
Assist her years ago or anything with trying to help her file for unemployment? Did she mention anything to you about? Have you received any checks or anything like from the U.S. Treasury? I mean, you don't remember where you went through to apply for those?
Do me a favor. I gotta check on my recruit here. Hang tight with it.
Okay, well, we're here with her. She's here with a fake check from the Treasury, so we're trying to figure out. She's trying to basically throw you under the bus, saying that you're the one that was the one that
They told on her for snitching. Go again. They told on her for snitching.
showed her how to do all this and get this and everything. So she gave us your number and your name because she's trying to get herself out of trouble.
Do you know what they want to do?
So I don't know. I don't know. I've been out there talking to the employees. I don't know what you've been talking to Officer Dutchman about, Officer Coney. What I can tell you is between the two of them, they have close to like 25 years of experience, like doing this type of stuff. Okay, so like this isn't new. I have a history with financial crime. Said who brought you here? How did you get here?
I drove myself here.
You drove yourself? In what car?
Malibu.
Who else was in the car with you?
My little brother.
He's gone.
Mm-hmm.
He left. Is there a reason that he left?
He had to go pick up my kids.
Your kids. Okay. Based off of what we have here, okay, you're under arrest.
Cause she texted bro. Cause she texted little bro while she was in there. Hey bro, you better get up out of here. And I'm in now.
Can I call somebody?
What do you want to call?
Let's go ahead and get your handcuffs first. We'll call when we got this on, okay?
Okay. All right. 46. Good face. Grab your license. All right, then right where you get in my car, you have anything that's going to poke me, stab me, stick me?
No.
Nothing illegal? Oh, here's the envelope.
Oh.
Oh, look at that. That says FIS Output Solutions. That's not from the U.S. Treasury. I can tell you that for a fact.
All right, go ahead and take a seat. Yeah, you're gonna have to kind of reach in. You like.
It's like this mud that I'm sorry.
Got caught up in that jam, man. Caught up in that jam, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Scamming, fake checks, and all that. That's a spooky one. Paper trail, cameras, pictures. Nah, man. Choose something else. But who am I to speak? They probably looking like, nigga, you chose it. Who are you to tell us what to do? They probably looking like, nigga, shut up. All right, I'm finna get up out of here. Y'all see what the next one gonna be. Probably me and Greedy looking at. Probably me and Greedy reacting to something. I don't know. We're gonna see. Maybe music. Love y'all. We up out of here.